Oh shit! Hello guys, it's Claudes here, back with another video. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hello. I don't know what that was. Today I am going to be comparing the Hate You Give book to the movie. Now, you're probably saying,
Oh, this girl's gonna say the book was so much better. Oh, this girl's gonna say the movie was so bad. Oh, she's gonna complain how they cut so many scenes. Oh, oh, oh.
you're not 100% wrong. So, let me explain myself. First off, did I enjoy the book more than the movie? Yes. I will honestly say that I preferred the book more. But, does that mean the movie was bad? Hell no. The movie was so good. Amanda Steinberg? Oh shit. You know how like everybody for the longest time referred to her as Rue from the Hunger Games?
Here, watch this.
Well, she's made a name for herself now. Bro, her as Star? Oh my god. First off, which do I prefer more? The movie or the book? Personally, and I emphasize that, personally, I prefer the book more. I'll get to more on that later. Secondly, was the movie bad? No. Hell no. The movie was good. And I will tell you why later. Third, yes, some of the scenes I wanted were cut, as well as a few other elements which I will get into more of later. Anyway, first off, let's talk about why I prefer the book more. So, of course, we understand that movies have a running time and writers probably have more freedom with what to put in the book. So, there were a lot of elements in the book that were cut, which I understand because I think, so I'm gonna combine my point 1 and point 2 here. So I think why they cut these specific elements out is because they decided to focus solely on the Black Lives Matter movement. In the book, we have hints of other elements such as racism in general, not just to black people, but to Asians as well. We see that with Star's friend, I forgot her name, I'm so sorry, with Star's friend who's Chinese. And they have a third friend who's white. I think her name's Haley. I cannot remember these girls. So this friend, I think her name's Haley, let's just call her Haley. She, over the years of their friendship, she has been saying racial slurs to Star and their other friend, and like that's not okay. And it's only now when they're both like, bitch, no, we are not gonna let you talk to us like that anymore. So like, good for them. Awesome, cool. So like in the movie, we don't really touch on that. Like we see the girl Haley like saying that chicken joke. If you haven't read the book or if you don't remember, these girls were playing basketball and Star was really bothered by what was going on with her life when this bitch Haley was like, Star girl, just pretend the ball is a piece of fried chicken. So prior to reading this book, I actually didn't realize that fried chicken was like a stereotype or something with black people. I'm Filipino and I grew up in the Philippines, guys, please don't judge me. So we still see that, and we see Star stand up to this girl Haley, and we don't really see much of the third friend, which is fine in terms of the movie, because this movie's running time was 2 hours long, you guys. I understand understand that they had to cut so many elements. I understand. That was already 2 hours. That is more than what we can ask for a YA contemporary book to movie adaptation. You feel me? We see it in the movie, but not so much of it. Star struggles with her identity both in school and with her home life in her neighborhood. And like, she is dating this white dude in school. Her mom knows about it, her brothers knows about it, her uncle knows about it. The only person who does not know about this boyfriend is her father. And we don't really see much of them coming to terms together. I mean, we do see it in the movie, but not so much in the book, which is fine with me because the romance didn't really get me in the first place. The only thing that I really wanted to see was the boyfriend joining them in the protest at the end, but it's fine that he wasn't there. KJ Appa, cute as he is, he didn't really... he was fine. So another element that they cut in the book was this character Devant. I wanted to see Devant so bad, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Devant, someone correct me down below, please. So this character Devant, he was cut from the movie, and I really thought that they were going to keep him because I thought of him to be like an integral part of the story. But after watching the movie, I get it, because Devant in the book is more of, I guess you could say, a representation. So Devant's character is being hunted down by King because Devant's mama owes money, but he don't got that money to pay. So Star's dad offers to help him out. He hides him in his brother-in-law's house, and we get to see this friendship blossom between Star and Devant. And I don't know, I think I was just really charmed by Devant in the book. I loved him so much. I wanted to see what they were gonna do with him and his character for the movie, but we can't have it all. So sometime in the second half of the book, Devant's character gets caught by King and his goonies, I don't know, henchmen. That sounds so medieval. I'm in the middle of watching Merlin right now, you guys, okay? And next thing Star knows is that Devant's missing and he's in King's house. So they find him, they rescue, he's beaten up badly. They rescue him, and that moment they find out that the Supreme Court of Justice decided not to prosecute the officer who killed Khalil. Correct me down below. And that just causes Star to go all of, bitch, no, we are gonna fight. I need to hit something. So they join a nearby protest, and that just goes on to the climax of the book. Anyway, so with Devant's character, we get to see the side of the drug cartels and more details about King. We later on get to see how Maverick, Star's dad, Big Mav, how Star's dad, Big Mav, got associated with King in the first place, what was their backstory. You get the gist, you get all that. But in the movie, I think they decided that King himself and just dialogue between the characters and really good acting would be enough to show you just how bad the drug cartel side is, the hierarchy, whatever. So I understand that they cut Devant's character out. I understand. With Devant, we probably would have had an extra 15 to 20 minutes of the movie, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm just glad that the scene where Chris, the boyfriend, gets quizzed by Star and her brother is still in the movie. I mean, in the book, it was Star, her brother, and Devant. But you know what? As long as that scene was there, I was happy. I laughed it off. I didn't really get much of the jokes, but I found it really funny and cute. Another thing too that I liked with the movie is that, you see, in the book, the whole story takes place over a bit of a long passage of time. Like, we have like 5 weeks after it, 8 weeks after it, 10 weeks after it. Whereas I think the movie happened in the span of maybe a week or two, which I'm not against. Like, the story worked out flawlessly, beautifully. And I just like how they were able to combine scenes from the book in the movie and make it work. And it did work really well. I also like the change in the end, because in the end, their family grocery is lit on fire by King and his dudes. And we see Big Mav stand up to King by telling the cops King did it, and everybody else in the neighborhood following. King did it, King did it, King did it. We didn't really see that in the movie, which, okay, fine. Which, I don't know, I guess it's not that important. I mean, they showed it, but it was more of like a voiceover type of thing. You get me? You get what I'm trying to say? And I don't know, I just really wanted to see that scene where everybody just stands up to King. It's like, we have had enough of your bullshit, dude. But you know what? It worked with the story. And the big plot twist for me, because okay, here's the thing. I was expecting Devon to be in the movie, but who I was not expecting to be in the movie was the youngest brother, Sakani. Because, you know, he was just there to be loving and all that to the family, being all joyful and happy, which is literally his name. So I wasn't really expecting him to be in the movie. And then that little plot twist in the I don't think you would call it a plot twist, just a whoa moment. Cause it's explained in the book that the hate you give, or thug life, is the hate you give little infants, fucks everybody. So in the book, we understand that means that the prejudice that you show someone from such a young age, which they grow up with, they're gonna fight back so hard, you're gonna be fucked, bro. At least that's how I understand it. And then in the movie, they emphasize that. They drive it home by showing Sekani with Maverick's gun pointed at, I guess, King. And there are two police officers right there who are conflicted. Like, do they really want to point a gun at a 7-year-old boy? And that's the moment you realize the hate you give little infants fucks everybody. Sekani is the little infant. Someone so young holding a gun to protect his father. Because that's what he was taught to believe. That's what he thinks is right. And that's fucked up, dude. So why did I say that I still prefer the book more? To be honest, it's not really like that big of a difference. It's more of the fact that I didn't get as many chills watching the movie as I did reading the book. I was expecting chills and crying during the protest at the end, but which is not to say it's not bad. I'm probably just cold-hearted or something, I don't know. But the movie had me crying, had me pacing around my bedroom, had me stressed. I ate the fuck last week when I was reading this book. Y'all don't understand. And for me, it all worked. The movie really chose to put all its attention, all its focus on Black Lives Matter. So with all the changes that they made, the movie works. It was a good movie. They focused on one objective, on one message, and they drove it home. Could it have been better? Maybe. I'm not a critic, so I don't know. But I will say that for me, it was a good adaptation. They took the book, they took the source material, they read it, figured out what the message was, what the objective was, and they stuck with it. They didn't put all these little details, all these little embellishments, blah 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 blah. But everything that was important was there. I love that Angie Thomas had a cameo in the movie. During the protest, Star bumps into her lawyer and she's like, I want to speak. And then the attorney's like, okay. And then she looks at her companion beside her. And they look at each other. And then the companion gives Star a t-shirt with Khalil's face on it. And I look at her. And I'm like, wait a second. Is that Angie Thomas? Personally, for me, I would have preferred that Angie Thomas was the one who gave her the, I don't know what it's called, that announcer thing. You get me? I would have preferred that Angie Thomas gave her that instead of the t-shirt. Because, you know, it's like the author giving the actor the voice. Which, I don't know. That would have felt so much better for me, in my opinion. But it's okay. It was still there. She gave her the t-shirt with Khalil's face on it. And that's more like, welcome to the protest, girl. So, yeah, that is my comparison of The Hate You Give from book to movie adaptation. And I hope you guys like it. And if you have the chance, go check the movie out. It's really good. And Amanda Steinberg, girl. If you like the video, like, subscribe, comment down below, share it to your friends, share it to your fam. And yeah. Stay safe. Hope to see you guys soon. Bye.